Three, two, one, and action. What is up, Travels with Buddy Nation on the Travels with Buddy station? Put my phone down. Today is May 22nd. There you are. And it is Sunday, and it is a hot day in Western New England. It had been about 95 degrees today. It's about 95 degrees outside right now, and it's about 6:30 in the afternoon. So Buddy and me are not going to go out for a walk today because it's too hot for Buddy. It's too hot for his paws. So today I'm going to do a workout. I figure we stay inside in the air conditioning, and we're going to do a workout today, right, Bud? And today we're going to do some pull-ups. I know last week I did the self-assisted pull-up, and this week, basically, this is like a beginner style pull-up that I'm going to do. It's not a self-assisted pull-up, but it's a pull-up for beginners where basically you're holding your body in a pull-up position, and basically to get the full range of motion, what I do is it's a great way for people, if you're somebody who can only get maybe 1 or 2 pull-ups, this is a great exercise, because basically what you do is you start off on your weakest point. I break the pull-up into 3 different ranges. You got the upper, the middle, and the lower. So for me, I think my hardest area is the upper range. When you're doing a pull-up, when you're bringing your chin like right over the bar, and your elbows are down, and that's, for me, that's a hard range. But everybody might be a little bit different. Everybody might have strengths in different areas of the pull-up. So basically what I'll do is I'll do the pull-up in the upper range, and I'll just hold my body in that position for about maybe 15 or 30 seconds. And then I'll stop, I'll rest for about 30 seconds or a minute or so. And then I'll do the middle range of the pull-up. So I'll hold my body in the mid-range of the pull-up for about 15 or 30 seconds. Then I'll rest for about 30 seconds or a minute. And then finally I'll do the lower range of the pull-up. I'll just hold my body in the lower range of the pull-up for about 15 or 30 seconds. And then I'll rest for about a minute or so. And then I'll do about 4 sets with all 3 ranges. So basically, that's a great exercise for somebody who's unable to do, that many pull-ups. And by doing it like that, you're doing the exercise in the full range of motion. You're still getting the full range of motion. It's probably a little more advanced than the self-assisted pull-up that I described last week. And so it's a really good exercise, and it's really good for developing pull-up strength. So you might want to do this for a while. And I would suggest, if you could hold your body in all 3 of the pull-up ranges for more than a minute, then I think it's time for you to move on to do regular pull-ups. Then if you can hold your body in the middle, upper, and the lower range pull-up for more than a minute, I would think you could probably, by that time, you should probably be able to do maybe 5 or 6 pull-ups on your own. And it's a great way to, like I said, it's a great way to build strength in doing the pull-up. Right, Bud? And Bud, you can spot me from the other room. And I know he wanted to go out today. Well, he went outside in the backyard for a little bit, but it is hot. It's too hot to take him for a walk. It's like I say, it's like 95 degrees. Too hot for Buddy. If it gets over 80 degrees, I really don't like taking him outside, other than like in the backyard, because I have a lot of shade in my backyard. There's a lot of trees back there. So he goes out in the backyard when it's hot like this, just for a little while, just to go to the bathroom. Then he comes back inside in the air conditioning. Huh, Bud? But it's actually cooler in the other room over there, because I should have an air conditioner in my weight room. But so I'll put Buddy in the other room. He can cool off, and I will demonstrate the pull-up, or the pull. It's like a hold. It's a beginner style pull-up. I will demonstrate that exercise. And Bud, you can spot me from the other room, right, Bud? And hopefully it'll cool off a little bit later, because like I say, it's 6:30 in the afternoon. The sun's starting to go down, and hopefully It'll get a little bit cooler, and I'll take Buddy out again in the backyard, and if he can do some more of his business, huh, Bud? Yeah. All right, so I'll spot Bud, or Bud, you can spot me from the other room. I'll put Buddy over here. You can probably feel the breeze from that air conditioner. So basically, when I do this exercise, for me personally, I think my weakest point of the pull-up is the top position. So I'm going to start off in the top position, and I'll hold for about anywhere from 15 to 30 seconds just to demonstrate this exercise. So count along with me. I'll start with the top position. So basically, grab the pull-up bar. You don't need a fancy pull-up bar like this. Anything you can hang on to do the pull-up will work. And I'll start by doing the top position, and I'll go for about 30 seconds or so. So I counted to about 30, and that's the top position. So hold myself for about 30 seconds or so. Whew. In the next step, I'm going to do the mid-range. I'm going to try to hold my body for about 20 or 30 seconds or so in the mid-range. So this basically is you're just holding your body in a single position, and you do all three of the ranges. That way there, you're working the muscle in the full range of motion. You're doing the exercise in the full range of motion, but you're breaking it up in 3 separate sets. And you might want to rest for about, depending on your physical fitness level and how strong you are in this exercise, but I'd say rest for maybe 30 seconds to a minute or so. And then hit the mid-range. Or whatever range you might start with. If you're weaker, some people are weaker in the mid-range. Whatever you're weaker in is where you want to start. So if you're weaker in the mid-range of the pull-up, that's what you want to start in the middle range. And so, like I say, I think I'm weaker in the upper range. That's why I started with the upper range. So now I'm going to do the mid-range for my second set. Count along with me. I'm going to try to go for about 20 or 30 seconds or so. The mid-range. All right. So that was the mid-range. So I'm just demonstrating this exercise. I could have held that. I'm sure I can hold in each range at least a minute, because like I say, I can do about 10 pull-ups on my own, in the full range of motion. And like I say, if you like these videos, and you're subscribing to Travels with Buddy, and you're checking out my strength training videos, you can always check out the videos that I did with pull-ups. I did pull-ups with my body weight. I even did pull-ups with ankle weights on my feet, and I think I probably got about 10 or 12 reps with that. With 20-pound ankle weights, I got 10-pound ankle weights for each ankle, so it's a total of 20 pounds, and I think I did about 10 pull-ups with that. But again, training like this is one of the ways that I build up pull-up strength to do that many repetitions. And I am 50 years old too, by the way. So now I'm going to do the lower range, and I'll try to hold that for about 15 to 30 seconds. And this is the lower range of the pull-up. So count along with me. And I'll try to get about 20 or 30 seconds. I think I counted about 30. I don't know if I was counting fast or slow or whatever, but you could also use like a stopwatch with an alarm on it that goes off after like a minute or 30 seconds or whatever, so you can time yourself just right. But basically, that's how you do this style of beginner pull-up. You break it up into 3 ranges. That way there you're getting the entire range of motion, but you're holding your body in the upper range, holding your body in the middle range, holding your body in the lower range. Basically, the lower range would be up here, the mid range would be here, and then the top range would be here. And you hold your body in each position for as long as you can, really. I mean, I would go for 5 seconds, 8 seconds, 10 seconds. And again, if you could hold your body for more than a minute or so, then you're probably ready to progress onto just doing regular pull-ups. But anyways, that's my video on increasing pull-up strength. And remember, if you like these videos, make sure you subscribe to Travels with Buddy. Have an awesome day. Stay cool, keep training, and also remember to keep taking those walks. All right, everybody, have an awesome day, and peace out.